What's up, Leo Nation? Hi, Lion Gang. Hi, my all-time favorite zodiac sign. This is going to be your full moon in Sagittarius reading for the end of May 2021. Good for sun, rising moon, and Venus sign of Leo primarily. But if you have Leo anywhere in your natal chart, this could give you some insight and information as to how this full moon in Sagittarius is going to be hitting you guys at the end of May. We do also have an eclipse, so the energy of Jupiter is going to be really amplified. This is a general reading, however, so it might not resonate with all of you. Just keep that in mind. Check other placements in your natal chart. If this doesn't resonate, you could find the messages you need there. Leo, if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. Also details about how to follow me on social media and the link to my new WordPress blog. If you are new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Leo. Leo, my beautiful, amazing Leo, this was a meaty reading. Meaty, super meaty, something that a lion could truly sink its teeth into. I think that a lot is gonna stir up for you at the end of May this year. You're coming into your true, authentic self right now, Leo. This reading shows me that everything that's coming up for you, everything you're going through right now is leading you to this place where you're meant to be focused on your true authentic self and believing that you're capable of making any necessary transformations and changes that will further lead you to authenticity and receiving what you truly need to succeed. I see a big focus on change, in particular financially, and also on health. I think that you guys will be very focused on getting creative and expressing yourself. There's a huge need to focus on communication and expression, and I think that you are working towards increase, getting out of a victim mentality, and achieving some milestones, which blows me away. I really love this for you. I'm going to try really, really hard to get through this reading without losing my voice. I apologize for my crackly voice, you guys. I have really bad asthma and allergies, and I pretty much sound like this until about 2 in the afternoon, so I apologize if I clear my throat a lot. But let's start with what came out of the Moonology deck for you guys, because this is the full moon, so I like to use the Moonology deck during the full moon. First card that came out for you is the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. This is a central theme for you guys for this full moon. Thinking about who you truly are as a person. And I saw evidence of that in your human design cards as well. You do need to focus on a little bit of transformation though. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So Aquarius and Libra coming out for you. At the end of the full, during this full moon, you will feel new cycles coming into your life. I do have justice here for you as well. This could be romantic or just a partnership, or feeling a renewed sense of creativity for yourself, and nothing is yet set in stone. So there are going to be some changes happening for you during the full moon, but nothing will be finite for you. So it's important to be the real you right now. New cycles are beginning and nothing is set in stone right now. It's important to be okay with that and just let things unfold the way they are meant to. House activations coming out in the zodiac, and also constellations and other zodiac signs here to support you and influence you. Scorpio, Pluto, and the 8th house. Pluto is one of Scorpio's planets, and Scorpio and Pluto teach us about transformation, in particular, moving towards a rebirth. This is about believing in your ability to transform, Leo, and then taking a leap forward towards something new. There's a phoenix here. Out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise. So this is like maybe a comeback for you in some way, or allowing yourself to go through necessary transformation in order to be a more authentic you. Some of you will be coming out in some way. Starting to at the end of May here. Scorpio is this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming. Leo has this in common with Scorpio. I have never met more magnetic, charming people than Leos. Like, you're ruled by the sun. People are drawn to you. So you will feel very thoughtful. You will feel very intense. You have the ability to draw people towards you right now, but it's also secretive and possessive to a degree. But because of some of the cards that came out in your human design activation for the end of the month, I think it's okay to work with this magnetic and what other people might consider secretive energy of Scorpio. Scorpio is magnetic. They respond to others. They do best when people come to them. And that was your advice from your human design cards as well. Watch out that you aren't hiding what's secretly important to you. It's time to come out and be authentic. And sometimes Scorpio struggles with that. It may be because you're still undergoing transformation. You also have an 8th house activation. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. The 8th house is an interesting house. It's about a little bit of everything. It's often referred to as the house of death, sex, and taxes. So this is too also about secrets and about ritual and occult and the power of death and regeneration. It's also a house of sexual activity, and it is primarily, I see the 8th house is a card, or it's a house of shared assets and finances and legalities and wills. And because I have a couple pentacles here, what's driving you is the 9 of Pentacles, so you want success. You're feeling the 5 of Pentacles in your tarot, which tells me you feel like you're breaking even in some way, but you're ending on the King of Pentacles in justice. So bringing some things into balance. A lot of you are going to be heavily focused on finances, assets, shared assets, and your will, possibly your 401k, your retirement plan, your budget in general. This could involve a romantic partner, a roommate even. You could be talking to your boss about what you get paid. You may be thinking about reworking what you charge if you're a business owner. It will be an emotional time, and it will be a time to share information and resources that will help you move towards success. Something may need to change. Yes, you need to wait for people to come to you to respond, but once they come towards you, Leo, it's important to be authentic and be the real you. I love what also came out of the Quantum Oracle deck for you. Milestone in the upright, victim mentality in reverse, good, and then increase. You're working on increase. Some of you may reach an important milestone at the end of May, or you may simply decide, I see the prize that my eye is set on. I love that. Look how she's got her pretty room here and her trophy displayed. Some of you may be able to display something. You may go to some kind of an event. You may win an award of some kind. But because what you're focused on is the 3 of Wands here in the tarot, I think it's a milestone that you see. You're just now getting over some kind of a victim mentality or a victim mindset. It's very difficult for Leos, for fire signs in particular, when they get stuck in this kind of rut. Leo will go into its cave and has a hard time opening up. Some of you have been withdrawn for a while, really worried. It's that 8 of Swords energy. And now you're realizing, if I release this victim mentality and just focus on a milestone and a goal, I will see increase. You are moving towards an increase, but you're on the road. It's going to take you just a little bit to get there. I think some things need to transform. All of these cards, Pluto and the 8th house, are about transformation. It's important in all things, always, and always to show the world the real you. Be honest, be your true self. Yeah, very important. Health, this is important. Oh, also Venus, the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, and valuables. Some of you are going to be reworking your wills or thinking about what you invest now so that you can have the finer things in life 20 years from now, possibly. Some of you are going to be rethinking what you find beautiful, what success means to you, where you've been indulgent, where you want to be able to be indulgent in the future. This might be about finances and assets that you share with another person as well. I also see that you have some fear at the bottom of the deck. Fear is a part of life. Don't ignore your fear. Fear is one of the most important emotions any animal can feel. Why? Because fear keeps us alive. But address it. At least you're out of a victim mentality. I think you're also releasing yourself from people that make you feel this way. Just face your fear and move towards the increase. Yeah, that's important. I wanted to mention that I did see fear at the bottom of that deck, and Venus as well, because I think success, indulgence, valuables, and shared assets from the 8th house are going to collide at the end of the month. You're going to be thinking about it and talking about it. Just keep in mind that nothing's set in stone. You're meant to be working through some things. In regards to health, 3 cards came out. Revitalize your nervous system, awaken your passion, and gold in reverse, attract abundance. Some of you have had a hard time attracting abundance. It may simply be because of your mindset. And because justice came out as your final result, this could have to do with a legal contract, a will, a lease, your contract for the year with an employer. You are working on attracting abundance. You are moving towards increase. Gold coming out is a good sign. So that's more about your everyday life and that it will affect your health. Some of you need to revitalize your nervous system. Getting outside will help. Focusing on things that stimulate the central nervous system in a positive way versus a negative way are helpful. So watch for caffeine and nicotine. That'll stimulate your nervous system. That won't revitalize your nervous system, okay? It's important for you to focus on that part of your body right now. Whenever I see burgundy and awaken your passion, what are you most passionate about? That will lead you to a true, authentic life. We're meant to be happy and be our true selves here on earth. So if you're wondering, what do I do with myself right now? What am I supposed to be when I grow up? What are you passionate about? What would you do every day, even if nobody paid you? Health-wise, some of you might need to add just a few ounces of red wine or dark colored fluid. Fruit in particular. It will help your heart and it will help your nervous system. Conversely, some of you need to be careful with overindulging in alcohol. Be careful. I really loved what came out for you for your human design activations. I love these cards. They're all really neat. They're really beautiful. First card out for you was Awakening, Higher Principles. I love this. This is about behavior of the self and staying in the now. Also, the projector card came out for you, which is a personality type. And that might be even if you are a projector, you're going to be feeling this really strongly. Even if you're not a projector, like I'm not a projector, I'm a manifestor generator in human design. But we have these undefined parts of ourselves that are easily influenced and can be conditioned. They make undefined centers in the body can make you more empathetic and help you get laser focused and see things clearly because you're open to outside influences. But even if you're not a projector, you may feel easily influenced by the outside world right now. Nevertheless, you are in a cross of informing. The cross of informing is about grace, mental processing ideas, but also being cautious. So this is really the meat of a lot of what you guys are going to be going through. With the awakening, you are awakening to who you truly are, Leo, as a person. What matters most to you and what you want to be able to do to be your true self right now and communicate on principle. You're very focused on your own behavior and wanting to love yourself and live as the real you. It's a time of being very expressive. But with the projector energy showing up, this tells us that you will also be absorbing a lot of energy around you. You may have been absorbing a lot of energy around you for a while. Yeah, trying to project it back out. You will have projectors often will absorb energy and then project it back out to the world, and they end up losing a bit of their authentic self. So the projector energy has both positive and negative effects. So it's really important right now that you realize that surrounding yourself with people and situations that make you feel supported in being your true, unique self, so that you don't feel pressured to fit in for acceptance, is of utmost importance right now. If you don't move towards people and situations that support the real, authentic you, you might feel bitter because of the lack of support and recognition. So wait to be recognized and move towards that which appreciates and supports you, because right now is a time of standing in your own principles. You'll be very focused on yourself and how you communicate and interact with others. It's important to only be unique, only be authentic. I love that this cross of information and informing comes out. You may need to step up your game in regards to communication. This can be taking place and unfolding in relationship or in the workplace, Leo. So think marketing. Marketing of yourself and the belief that you have something unique and important to contribute. Be open to receiving facts as well. Watch out for flattery. That's not the same as facts. And make sure that anything that comes out of your mouth tells other people who you are and what you're really about. This is sort of like you're going to need to find this happy medium between possibly being introverted and reclusive about how you've expressed yourself to becoming more informative. You're meant to be spreading awareness right now. You have something important to contribute. You may come across a person like this that has something to share with you too, to help you become more aware. You will be kind of cautious when sharing your ideas. That's fine. But it's important that when you communicate, that you communicate your true self. And wait to respond to people and situations that support who you really are. Because if you don't, you're going to feel kind of a bitterness. And then that's going to keep you from having forward momentum and going through any important transformations that you need to undergo at this time. I love what came out of the tarot for you. They wanted me to keep your spread very, very simple for the end of May. First card out is the Fool. This is the energy of Aries. Some of you have Aries in your chart, or you may meet an Aries. The Fool, and the catalyst for all of it is the Knight of Cups. For my creative types, you may start a new project of some kind, or you may feel an upswing in creative energy at the end of May. The Fool, like some of your other cards that came out, especially the Awakening and the Higher Principle card and the Projector card, a lot of these cards will correlate to the Fool, I think. This is also about being authentic and being free to be the real you. Some of you are taking a leap of faith, leaving your past behind. I do feel like the central focus of the end of May is about having a clean slate and jumping into the unknown, even to a degree. Catalyst for everything is this Knight of Cups, this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, in particular the Scorpionic energy. Don't be secretive, be flashy, have your flair, being very creative, being very authentic. I think some of you will be recapturing a feeling of romance, heightened creativity. This night will come and go though, because it's on a horse, and horses and humans need to rest. So you're going to be feeling very lighthearted. You're going to be feeling very free. You are moving into possibly even a new romantic cycle. Nothing is yet set in stone for you, though. You're going to be very lighthearted right now, focused on being your authentic self and wearing your heart on your sleeve. What's driving you is the Nine of Pentacles. I love this. So clearly what's driving you is a need for self-sufficiency and abundance, being able to stand on your own 2 feet. The Nine of Pentacles is very bougie. Sometimes this is a person that's in the health and wellness industry, the beauty industry. Some of you are going to be doing a lot of gardening or remodeling in your home, rearranging furniture, stuff like that. Some of you may try a new look as well, new clothes, new makeup, new hairstyle even. But you're very focused on abundance and self-sufficiency right now, wanting to put your best foot forward. Recent past and your advice from your own soul is the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So with this Fool here and the Knight of Cups, you're ready to like wear your heart on your sleeve and step into life, being authentic, focused on self-sufficiency and abundance. You have been picking a path to move forward. The Two of Wands is probably my favorite too, because it's about a beginning and direction. So make sure you have a personal goal in mind, and before you move forward, you'll have to address any fear you have of the unknown and which path you take, and which will lead you to the thing that has the most growth potential. What you're thinking about all the time is the Three of Wands, stepping up your game. Your guides are saying, step it up at this point. If you're having a hard time picking a path, consider the full growth potential. Consider if you feel like your wings have been clipped. Consider if you've been able to be authentic. You will be waiting for something to come towards you and imagining what you can build once it arrives. Action for the end of the month is interesting. I have the Nine of Cups and the Hermit. Some of you are very happy all by yourselves right now. You may also be spending a lot of time alone doing self-reflection about what true wish fulfillment is for you at this time. Watch out that you're not spending too much time alone in indulgence. That will not serve you. I think that you guys will be processing a lot of knowledge and turning it into wisdom. I think you're going to have some epiphanies at the end of the month too about what really satisfies you in life and what really makes you happy. The way you see yourself is the Page of Swords. So ready for communication, anxious to receive some information and knowledge. The Page of Swords is a person who's eager and anxious to learn and communicate. So I think you are open to exploring and studying the facts of something. You may also be waiting to hear someone. This person or this situation might make you very happy. You're ready to go once it arrives too. I also think that this might be other people watching you. Yeah. You may feel as though you're being watched a little bit. I think you're okay with that. I think you're putting your best foot forward. Some of you, this makes you very satisfied. But you might not be expressing as much. I keep seeing that for like my creative types or my entrepreneurs, they want you to know that this is your challenge, the Knight of Cups. It might not be enough just to stand there and look amazing and attract attention. You might have to really, like your human design card says, express yourself very directly. Make sure you're delivering and receiving information that markets you in a positive way. Hidden factors that you're not aware of that support you or maybe are working against you. Five of Wands, the Sun, there you are, and the Three of Pentacles. So in regards to business and work, in particular for my entrepreneurs, you may have a lot of competition in your field and you're going to have to speak up a little bit to get noticed. Just because you have competition in your field, that is no reason not to put yourself out there. I think that others around you will notice you and will cooperate and want to learn from you and work with you. There may be some things that need to be worked out, but the Five of Wands is like a dress rehearsal. It's not fighting, they're practicing. Let's try it out. Let's try it out and see how something goes. You may need to give something a trial run right now. Also, there may be many people with diverse opinions around you and you're like, I'm going to just stand here and get the facts. I'm going to watch you people work it all out. I'm just going to stand here and be amazing. If this is a person around you, they are a very happy person. They may want you to kind of notice them, but the projector card suggests that you can't really move towards that person unless you feel like you're supported and that you can be your true authentic self. There is someone around you or situations around you that kind of want you to get in there and try it out and be the real you. This person or this situation will cooperate, learn, and build and grow with you. This could be a financial opportunity or a relationship. I like it. Be happy, show up like the sun. That's what you people do. Every Leo I've ever met has like the most beautiful, amazing smile and laugh. So I think they want you to kind of laugh it off and just cooperate, showing people what you bring to the table. You will be recognized and rewarded for that. Someone may want to cooperate and build and learn and grow with you. They are happy and lighthearted. You look happy and lighthearted. This could be a happy time for you with the Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the Sun. The way you're feeling right now is the Five of Pentacles to the Star. I like this. So in some aspects, here's that financial piece I was talking about with the 8th house. I can see that what's driving you is 9 Pentacles. Good, good. And doing that on your own, all for yourself. That is what's driving you. But I think you feel like you have a little bit of a lacking mindset. Some of you financially have barely been breaking even, or you're slowly freeing yourself from negative cycles and relationships. I think there's a lot of positive energy around you and coming towards you. You may not trust it 100% with the Hermit here because you're kind of withdrawn. It's like it makes you happy, but you're not sure you can express it or trust it. You have a lot of hope. This is faith and renewal. I see that you want renewal. You have high hopes for yourself that you will overcome this, which I really like. I think it will lead you to an interesting place because you're ending on the King of Pentacles and Justice. First of all, some of you will be going over a will or an estate with a partner. This could also be a lawyer. This could even be an ex. Some of you may end up in court. Justice showing up is a good omen for fairness. And with the Three of Pentacles here and the Five of Wands, this could be a negotiation and a contract as well. Ultimately, I think you will have hope. I think clarity will come, information will come. This could have very much to do with taxes, wills, estates, something like that. Justice can sometimes feel like kind of a harsh energy, though, because it's like in order to get to this king status, which is about having abundance and stability in your life, you will have to make a choice. You may get to a place where you're like, okay, well, I understand that I am exactly where I am right now based on all the choices I've made up until this moment, and I can't expect things to be any different. But with justice coming out, you have an opportunity to be fair and honest with yourself and make a choice that will bring balance into your life, in particular with abundance. I think some of you might be waiting for something or someone to move towards you. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We could have Libra here, Virgo here, Aquarius, and Aries here. It will involve transformation. Something will end so something new can grow in its place. This will bring fairness and balance into your life. And I think it will make you happy. You might be kind of quiet about it, but I think you're going to do a lot of self-reflection about this whole process. But you will achieve a milestone. This Justice card, I think, will bring balance and the hope and renewal of the star that will get you out of a victim mentality and get you focused on the future. Knowing that you just have to kind of start fresh sometimes and have a clean slate. Because with Death and the Fool, you have a chance to regenerate. Out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise, like Pluto asks you to do. And it will transform you and help you be your true, authentic self, like the Awakening card says. All right, Leo, that was good. This is a good reading. That's your end of May forecast. Very focused on you. You can apply these cards to any part of your life, though. So I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. I will get back to love messages at the end of the week for you guys. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Leo. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.